Tired today. Been doing a lot. I've been through a lot. I told y'all day before yesterday I had a flat tire on the expressway. Then I caught a ride with somebody today to go handle some business. And then their car broke down. I don't know what it is this week about me and cars. Oh my goodness. All right, so in the near future, in reverse, so the here and now, okay? Take this message if it resonates with you. It's bending up my cards. What is this? Clairaudience. What do you hear? All right, what do you hear that the angels or the message is coming for you? Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and or from other people. So right now, the people that you are around, somebody has been saying some nurturing words to you, some kindness, some empathy, can be. Okay, you could be going to this person or they may come to you by them being clairaudience, saying something loving, some guidance or some messages or information that you may not know you needed to hear. But since they may be called clairaudience, that they may need to say it to you. Okay. Now, the here and now can be the past 24, 48 hours or this week, because to me, Sunday still means from last Monday or Monday till today. So this will still be a current week to me. Okay. The new week will start tomorrow. So, but it's going to be in the here and now, not in the near future, not in the, not in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months or next year. This could be some messages coming to you, but it's going to be up to you to hear it. Okay. It's going to come to you silently because it's clairaudience. So to me, I feel that that's going to come to you through your intuition. Okay. Some of you may hear voices. And I'm not saying that like in a crazy or psychotic way. Some of you may hear it, okay? But don't think that something's wrong. It could be some of you may talk out loud as clairaudience and you're talking to yourself, but you're talking to your intuition. Okay, it's kind of like you hear what you hear and you may answer yourself out loud. Okay, some people do that. When you see people that we call on the street crazy or homeless, and you hear them talking out loud to themselves, a lot of them are clairaudience. Okay, but society teach you, oh, those are just crazy homeless people. Stay away from them. A lot of people that are mentally challenged have a lot of psychic ability. They just don't know how to handle it. That's the problem. Okay. But some people don't ever think like that. Just because they have or had some type of misfortune in their life to get them to a point where they're homeless or living on the street. Well, all they got to do is go to work and take a bath and get themselves together. Some of them can be so psychic or have such a strong clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance that nobody, including me, ever taught them how to utilize it, what to do with it. What does it mean? Oh, I must be going crazy because I hear voices or I hear angels talking to me. Mm-hmm. Y'all understand the breakdown that I'm talking about, but I'm not going to keep going on about that. All right. So we recently had a full moon, I believe, right? Western astrology or astrology was saying it was a full moon in Aquarius. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation and capitalize on these cycles. Okay. Some of you could be Scorpio, Cancer. Still have it in your chart. So like I said, some of you may have gotten some type of guidance where that if you want to call it an aha moment, a brilliant idea, you heard, even if I take the word angels out, you heard something that gave you an epiphany. We're going to find out what it is. I only want to get one more of these because this is meant to be a short message. it just turns into a longer message because I'll be trying to clarify it for you. So continue to have patience. Some of you could be Virgo or Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. We had that card to come out the other day. I believe it was in the upright. Bottom of the deck is spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So whatever you have been needing to have patience, or you just been going with the flow, okay, and you've been just having patience anyway because you're not in a rush. You don't see it's nothing for you to rush through. It's something that you are manifesting. So it's like, okay, I'm manifesting it. So when it happens, that means it happens. That's the key issue, or the key to the solution, as clarity. That when you're manifesting, whether you know that you're doing it or not, a lot of you don't even know that you're manifesting because you're very patient. Okay, you don't rush things. Even if you did rush things, you do it to a certain extent to get or to solve a problem, and then you just wait on the outcome or the answer that you're looking for to give you the key for the solution to solve the problem. Okay, now everybody's manifestation, whatever that is going to be totally different, right? So somebody has manifested here around this moon cycle. It could be the recent one. It could have been the new moon one at the first part of the month. It could have been last year. Okay. It could have been 3, 4, 5 years ago when we had the last blue moon in Leo or Aquarius. I believe it was the aspect of Leo, Aquarius, blue moon. And that could have been in, I forgot what year that was. It was either 3 years ago or 4 or 5 years ago. You can type it in Google and find out. Okay. But this is the message that they're giving me as clairaudience. It was the rare blue moon that was Leo, Aquarius, blue moon. And I believe from today's date or year, it was 3, 4, or 5 years ago. Okay. So some of you, whatever it was that you manifested back then, you really been having patience since then. Some of you made some type of wish or manifestation, or you did some type of calling in as invoking, and you haven't seen it. Okay. You really know that it has not manifested for you because it's either been a 3, 4, or 5 year manifestation. Some of you think manifestation supposed to happen within 24 hours or 12 months. No, it don't. Okay? It don't. So whatever that was, and you may need to look back in your clairaudience or your memory, okay? Because a lot of you are manifesting so many different things, but you may have forgot about this 3, 4, or 5 years ago. Okay? And you thought, okay, well, it didn't ever come true. I'm still living in the same place. I still got this same type of job or career. I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't own my own business or a storefront. I'm not driving that type of car. I'm not married yet. 3, 4, 5 years later, I haven't had my first child or my second or my third child yet. I haven't met my wife or husband. So no, my manifestation has not came true. But it's here. Okay. Now, the manifestation also is what I hear is phases or cycles. Okay. Yeah. Cycles. You may feel that the full manifestation or whatever it is, okay, that you asked on this blue moon to be yours. Whatever you have been working on the 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever that last blue moon, rare blue moon of Aquarius Leo, okay, type it in Google and find out when it was, what year. Okay. It's been setting up steps. All of the trials and tribulations that you've been going through since then has led you to build you up to have and to be of and a part of this manifestation. The universe just don't give it to you because you've been manifesting it. Everything that you have went through, even some breakups, even separation, ghosting, dating some wrong people, connecting with people emotionally and physically, and then it don't turn out. They leave your life. You leave their life. Okay. It also has been some passings in your family. All of that is still part of your manifestation, because all of that is still part of your journey. It's part of your life path. Okay. So all of that still had to play out, whether you was the timing of your manifestation to be yours or not. Okay. You still, everybody that you know and everybody that you're introduced to on your journey as you're walking your path is meant for a reason or a season, right? Okay. Because it was things that you needed to know and learn to be the person and go through your spiritual transformation and awakening. Okay. Because a lot of you probably was either starting your spiritual awakening then, or you didn't start it at all. Okay. So you also had to become more clairaudience like you are now. Okay. If it's not clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. The Hangman. That's your awakening right there. The enlightenment. You're about to get the enlightenment. Okay. Whatever is needed for you in whatever situation, in whatever part of your life you need to have it. You're contemplating and deciding on some type of decision here. Okay. And it may need to be handled, yes, in the here and now. Now, somebody also may be coming back to you from that time period. It don't necessarily mean that you have to get back with the person. But what I'm saying is, for some of you, that may be part of your calling. And for some of you, it's not. Okay. Now, the Three of Pentacles in reverse is you not listening. I mean, you're still contemplating through your wisdom and insight on what's your next move. Okay. Now, if this is a person coming back to you, a lot of you do not want to collaborate with this person, talk, discuss, or build anything with them. The Three of Pentacles also in reverse is still more higher learning that you need to go through and to have and to get. Now, it's not saying that it won't give you the manifestation, but still through your spiritual awakening from now and into the future, is still some more things as clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience that is still working and building up in you. Okay. As this spiritual learning. Now, the Hangman in the tarot deck is considered a traitor. Okay. Now, some of you may have been a traitor in some type of way. And it also could be people in your life that you are realizing through clairaudience that it's not meant for you to collaborate with those people, that person, that job, those employers, those employees, those family members, that particular family member, or that ex or somebody in your life right now. Okay. Now, your clairaudience is also to you through your intuition, to your soul, that you need to listen to the loving guidance that you are presently giving to yourself. Okay. And this is also going to help to build character. It's going to help you build yourself up even more. And it's going to help you even in your more higher of learning. Okay. Some of you, you're getting information to tell you to go back to school to achieve that type of academic higher learning. Some of you, this is your angelic or your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. When it comes to your vision as an oracleist. Okay. You've been delaying your clairaudience. not working on your, if you want to call it a gift, it's not really a gift. It's instilled in you anyway. All of us have it. It's just that people, Three of Pentacles in reverse, choose not to use it. Okay? Some of you are getting more downloads more often and more often, more and more often. Some of you could have had this to start by this last full moon, or it started around that last rare Aquarius Leo blue moon. Okay? But now it's telling you it's time for you to use your gift. It's time for you to spread your wings. It's not time to hold back anymore. The timing is perfect and it's ready for you to soar. Okay, so the hangman of state needs to be obsolete. It's time for you to cut yourself down. Okay, it's time for you to get to work. Start building on listening to your intuition as clairvoyance, sentence, and audience. Okay. Using your gift, if that's how you want to say it. It's time for you to work on it. It's time for you to listen to it and to quit blocking it. You're blocking. You've been doing some research, or you're still gathering more research on what to do. I know a lot of people still were asking me about how to read tarot classes that I used to teach about a year or 2 years ago. I just haven't had a chance to finish that program. You're doing a lot of research on whatever your dream is. Okay? You will also continue to communicate. You're researching, you're reaching out to people, and you also are blocking people. It's like, let me get something on this, because you're being very defensive now when it comes to your own feelings and emotions. But some of you are being so defensive, or even blocking out your own messages that your spirit guides are trying to send to you. Okay? You're blocking them out. The hangman is a delay. Now, I did say with Venus being in Virgo that, Virgo is a delay house. And that would be September the 6th when Venus will move out of Virgo. Okay, so for some of you, that delay will be over. Okay. This goes on the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords. See, that's what I'm saying. Talk, research. The King of Swords also could be a lawyer, a medical doctor. This could be you defending yourself or hiding yourself or guarding yourself, blocking your energy, blocking people, blocking your situation. But you're also blocking a certain person or somebody that will be giving you some type of loving guidance. Okay? It also could be a past family member or somebody that it don't have to be close to you, but you are just like blocking the whole situation overall. But it will be a conversation that you will need to have. Okay? And it's like you're deciding, do I still want to work with this person? Do I still want to work at this job? Do I want to collaborate or to work and build with this ex or this lover or my spouse? Whatever it is, you're about to have the conversation here. Okay? What is this Page of Swords? See, the strength. You're trying to find the strength and the tenacity, courage, and willpower to muscle up conversation or to find the right words to speak. Can be after a long, drawn out type of situation. Because anytime you see the strength card, you're to your last end of, how you could be just, how you may, okay, for example, maybe you run, or maybe you may decide, okay, just for an example, you're jogging and you want to do 5 miles a day. It's just an example. At that last 4.5 miles, you start to pull strength because you're trying to finish your accomplishment, your goal. Then you also know that you got to turn around and go back, right? You got to turn around and make it back home. So it could be that when you're getting to the end of that 5-mile marker and then you're turning around to go back home, that's when you start pulling up the strength. Okay? Because it's like, don't even start it if you can't finish it. And some of you is just like, well, I just don't have any more strength and patience to keep going through this. Okay? You also are losing words. You don't know what to say. Are you even saying the right words? So instead of trying to figure all that out, you just stay very standoffish. We had that card the other day, isolating yourself. But the King of Swords is here. You do want to be very diplomatic when you do speak with this person. Okay? Do not be immature with your words or how you speak through communication, because okay, Mercury is going retrograde soon. And some of you, this is when you're going to begin to block off communication with certain people, and they may look at you as Three of Pentacles in reverse, that you're not what do you call it, you don't know how to, see, the Hermit. You don't know how to socialize. You're not being sociable. You're blocking yourself off. You're not really communicating. If you do communicate, it's with real direct words. Can be very affirmative words. Okay, so you may not understand what I'm talking about right now, but just remember this reading. Okay, especially when Mercury get ready to go retrograde in a little bit. Okay, and it's going to be retrograde for about 30 days or so. Okay, so this is the energy that's coming up already. This also could be somebody that you know, that you will begin to get a clear audience message in your mind, okay, through your own intuition and your gut feeling, that somebody may cut off communication with you for 9 days at least, or for some of you 9 weeks, or this is you. That's the Hangman. Okay, so some of you may begin or will isolate yourself for the next 9 days or next 9 weeks. You don't want to see anybody. Okay, you're spiritually healing. Some of you are recently or will begin to cut off somebody or separate yourself. Okay, until they come and speak the truth to you, and not as a page, but as a king. Okay, maybe they have been getting away with a lot of cussing and fussing, because pages are like immature. So this person or you may be immature in your information or your communication right now, and you're just really trying to have the strength and the courage and the willpower to find the right words to discuss and be patient with this person. If it's not you, it's somebody in your life. Okay, now somebody in your life also may begin to go in hermit mode, so they may not be sexually active, or you may cut that off. You don't want to collaborate or be intimate with anybody for the next 9 weeks, 9 days. Some of you also may feel like a traitor is among you, and you probably will find that out. Bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So when you come out of this Hangman of State, you're going to be in this, and both of these are Pisces. Okay, for me. When you come out of this Hangman of State, you're going to feel and be more renewed. And you're going to take a leap of faith, as they say, a leap of blind faith, and possibly, I feel, going a whole new direction. And it can be because of your manifestation. See, even the Success card is in reverse. You don't want to be, you don't want to be in competition. You're not feeling very successful right now. It can also be the King of Swords, that you're waiting on information from a boss or a job or an employer for a job. You just don't have the willpower to get it done right now. Your drive force is very low. You're not finishing first. Some of you may just feel uncooperative. Now, Mars is in Leo, where you should be for a lot of you, you probably do have that strength, that willpower. You're going out, you're hanging out, you're meeting different people. You're looking beautiful, smelling good. You know, you just wanting to be entertained. And some of you are the very opposite. So you need to look in your chart and find out where Mars is and what house. Your Mars, for some people who are watching, could be in Pisces of 12th house, 9th house, or 6th house. Okay? But I feel that when you come out of this hangman state, you're going to have and be in a more sense of harmony. Okay? And also a gift is being bestowed upon you. That's that manifestation. For some of you, after that 9-day, 9-week separation, because that's what it is, a reconciliation may happen and love can bloom again. Now, Venus is in Virgo, and I've been telling you all that a lot of you have been going through transformation in your love and marriage. Okay? Because Venus don't like to be in Virgo. She feels very, very debilitated. She feels unwanted. Because remember the other reading I did, Venus being in Virgo is kind of like a health checkup of your marriage or your love relationship. And this is what's happening. Seems like this is the midst of it, the middle of it, or this is the tail end of it until Venus leaves out of Virgo and then moves on to her partnership of Libra house. Okay? Her natural home of 7th house. That's why you have the bouquet. So until then, the situation you're understanding through your intuition and messages from your angels, from loved ones, a bestie, conversation with your aunt, your uncle, you know, a good male friend. So for some of you guys, you know, whoever it is, going to give you some type of loving advice where that, you know, hey, I've been there, young chap. You know how older people talk, right? And it's going to get better. You know, everybody has a separation. Everybody break up. Some people get back together. It's just one of those moon cycles. Okay? And it's also telling you don't try and love relationship during the moon cycle. Okay? Some of you also may just be moody because you are coming off of your moon cycles and your emotions are you're going with the flow of your emotions. Or is this a successful love relationship or dating process with this person? Or do you really like them? Can you be happy with them? It also could be the other person feeling, because men also do have moon cycles. Okay? It's just emotionally. Women have it through the other way, right? So one of you may be feeling happy and harmony and contentment, and the other partner may be feeling not very successful in this love relationship. So that's why it's a delay. I told you, Venus being in Virgo is going to be like a health checkup. Okay? Is your love relationship or marriage passing the health checkup? Is it stable enough to move forward? Or do you need medication for it? However you want to say it. This goes on the Hermit, which is the death card in reverse. See, I told you. For some people, it may end. And for some people, the cycle will continue. But it's not over right now, because this delay or separation needs to happen. But for some of you who are with somebody, either they have already started ghosting you 3 days ago to 3 weeks ago, or they're about to do it very soon, in under 3 days. Okay? Bottom of the deck is victory, recognition, success, reputation, win, fame, goals, award. See, I feel that all of this is the decision-making part right now. Again, is your love relationship going to make it, or will it break up? Either way, you also can be saying, you know what, I can be the hermit and the fool. I'm already doing the spiritual insight inside of me. And some of you may start to feel with conviction as the King of Swords, I can be successful anyway, with or without a love relationship. This could be what you're contemplating on as the hangman. And that's why I say the hangman is the traitor in the tarot deck. And you may be contemplating right now that by me separating myself and blocking them out of my life, speaking the truth, and I decide to end this situation, will I be a traitor? You're not. Okay? And you may be feeling like a traitor because you didn't finish first with this person, or it didn't, you didn't finish it with the will to win. You don't want to be persistent about it anymore. Okay? You're tired of being the dominant one. It also can be. Okay? You don't just have the drive force anymore. You could have been the one that's always pushing the relationship, trying to make it work, trying to make it work, trying to make it work. And now, boom, the universe throws you in hangman state for you to get enlightenment here. Now, some of you will have a conversation or some type of fight or argument. Told you, first house. And the only thing that can cut down the hangman is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is not here, but it's in the hands of the King of Swords. So you will be very directive with your communication, with your words. You're gonna come across very communicative. And if the conversation is unwillingness, and if that is being showed to you instead of happy in harmony, you will choose to do first house, which is you, yourself, and I. Because your whole persona, your appearance, your body, your personality, who you are, your actions, and what you desire will change immediately. That's what you're doing as the Hermit right now. 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, not hangman. You're contemplating on if you want to be alone and do this yourself. Because you know you could do it on your own, whatever it is. Bottom of the deck, there go Leo. Okay? Now, it also could be a Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Pisces in your life, Cancer. Okay? Or they could still have it in their chart as an ascendant, rising, a moon, a Venus, a Mars, or a Jupiter. Okay? You'll understand later on what I'm talking about. Surrender your addictions. Your addictions is wanting this situation to turn out happy because you may feel that you manifested it. This is also the Hermit. You are going through withdrawal, such as withdrawal from sweets, caffeine, sugar, intimacy, or sex, because the Hermit is celibate. Okay? Alcohol, street drugs, prescription, hookahs, cigarettes, whatever it is. Overworking yourself at a job. The addiction of being around people, 5th house. Okay, dating too many people, multiple dating, multiple intimate partners, being in the limelight, going out, VIP, popping bottles. All of that is a form of addiction also. Okay, so it's telling you right now, surrender your addictions to Hermit and take time out for yourself and things that make you happy, even creatively. Okay? Because right now, 3 of Pentacles in reverse is not really the time to build on relationships. You need to work with the cycles of the moon. Okay? Around the first part of the month, that's a good time to work on relationships. Toward that new full moon, toward the end of the month, because the last 2 weeks of the month, and I'm giving you good information, clear audience, okay? The last 2 weeks of the month, everybody is going through their full moon cycle. And I put you to the test. After or when September the 1st get here, watch your relationship or people you're dating or going with, even friendships, co-workers, etc. Okay? It's going to be a lot of harmony. Happiness, warmth, contentment. Then toward the last 2 weeks, and that's like the 12th or the 15th, the starting of those weeks, watch the emotions go down because it's going toward the full moon. People always try to understand their own emotions and feelings in the full moon versus the new moon. That's why you do not try and communicate and talk on love and emotions and feelings and let's work on this. If you notice that when you do, you get to arguing. It's a fight. It's separation or ghosting happen. Listen to what I tell you. Let me get you one more of these and throw out something else. Thank y'all so much for watching, and then surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Okay? Instead of committing to addictions, surrender to creativity and something that's fun. You can have fun without using something as an addiction as play or fun or entertainment. Yes? You see the two different energies? All of this is dark, and then all of this is very yellow and sunny. All right. That's why 5th house of Leo is right here. Surrender to resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay. Some of you may feel resentment because this person, hermit, may ghost you in the next couple of days because they're going into the hangman state. You may not hear from them. If you just been an intimate partner with them, you're not going to get any of that. Okay. For at least 9 days, for some of you 2 months. Because this person is contemplating, you know, if it's play or is it an addiction with you. Okay. So they will, or you, be forced to do 1st house, which is tend to yourself. This is also the Hermit card, 6th house of Virgo, where Venus is, right? So let up off your addictions of beautifying yourself, overeating, over drinking, because Venus is luxury, spending too much money. The Hermit does not spend any money. Then expect your miracle. One more, please. And giving birth. See, that's your transformation. That's why the Death card is in reverse. And cherishing yourself again. You accept and love yourself. Because this is how you're going to feel. Because the person is not going to speak with you. They're not going to talk to you. They're not going to call you. They're going to be doing 1st house. They also may be going out without you. Or you may see this person out at a club, at a bar, at a restaurant, in the neighborhood, at the local park. I don't know, wherever. Okay. You know your own neighborhood. And you should be doing the same thing also. Because at the end of this 9 days, 9 weeks, you and the other person will be deciding, do you want to continue to take a chance on this other person? Do you still want to, or to have and to take leadership and to be back with this person? Okay. So it's telling you not even to concern yourself. Cherish yourself. Don't come out of that addiction. You know whatever it is for you. Okay. And to surrender and take a break from overthinking a goal. The goal for some of you is to have this relationship, to stay in this marriage, to stay in this living situation with this person. Whatever the turnout is going to be, it's going to be whatever it is. It's not about how much you don't do or what you do. Okay? This is really just telling you that you're going to hear the answer already as clairaudience. It's just up to you as the hermit to listen for it. Don't have resentment toward this person because they're not showing you happiness and contentment and warmth. But they're not paying you any attention. You're gonna only get short conversations at the Page of Swords. Hey, bye. WYD, what you doing? No, not right now. I'm busy. I can't talk. Maybe later. What's up? That's all you're going to get with the Page of Swords. You also could be texting like that. I'm telling you now. Watch. Watch. So some of you are going to be like, well, why even text me if that's all that you're going to say? Because you or the other person could be surrendering to, because they could be feeling like they're overthinking their answer for what you're looking for to come to you as clairaudience. It's like somebody is deciding on if they still want to play or do they want to become serious. And until you get the answer, or if it's you give that answer, it is going to be a delay. Now, it's already delayed, like I told you, because of Venus and Virgo. Okay. And then Mercury also is about to go retrograde. So the communication is going to be limited. It may not even come at all. So that's why I'm giving you the heads up right now. During that time of Mercury retrograde, and also right now while Venus is in Virgo, have patience, work on yourself, do creative projects and endeavors, be the hermit, okay? Do your own spiritual insight and wisdom. Take time for yourself, love yourself, listen to your own intuitive answers that will be coming to you as downloads, right? And then when the talk happens, you be the King of Swords. And you say what you need and you say what you want. Okay? Some of you, this person may even block you during this time of separation as the hermit. Or you may do it. Because nothing ever interrupts the hangman. Except either pleasant conversation or a rude conversation as the Page of Swords. And then that's when it's going to cut you down from the hangman of state. Okay, it's going to cut the rope. And that's when you're going to become the King of Swords. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Okay. The King of Swords, like I told you, the sword is the only thing to cut that rope. And either it's going to be a good conversation or it's going to be a Page of Swords conversation. Because the energy of the communication, Mercury retrograde, is going to be immature, childlike, don't know what to say, don't have the right words to communicate, or don't speak at all. I'm giving you a heads up, right? All right. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.